It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. There's your music, baby. What's going on, guys? Good to see you in here this morning. Hope you're having a great close to the week here on this Thursday. Mr. Brad, the baker in the house, and Coin. How you gentlemen doing? How you gentlemen doing? Guys, yesterday, here's the charts. Here's what I traded yesterday. TUSK obviously should have left some leftovers there. Hit the top of that one. Rocket got the top of that one. Man, got lucky on both those getting the top. INFI ended up cutting this one. So I had an early entry there. Looked weak. I cut it, but then I restarted it down here. And then did pretty well on that with a 184 average. But this one ended up going up towards 240 INFI. So man, I gotta leave some shares to work for me today. TUSK, that one faded like another 30-40 cents or something, and INFI popped up another 30-40 cents. And same thing with Rocket. Ended up being a nice day yesterday. Looking forward again today. We'll see. The thing is, I like to get, when I get into a trade, especially like TUSK and RCKT, I'm not necessarily wanting to top ticket. I want this stock to pop up so that I can accumulate more shares. Accumulate more shares on the stock because I like the setup that much. It's like when you're playing poker, you want other players to put chips on the table, so you got a bigger pot because your hand is very good. Well, I knew these hands were very good, but I wanted some other players to buy it up so I could get a bigger position on this. That's the idea. That's the idea here. So that was TUSK, RCKT, and INFI. So 1, 2, I was like 3 for 4 on the day. Took a little paper cut INFI, then got back into it to climb that bad boy back on up there. Mr. Tim Tolson and Garcia, you guys missed me singing this morning. Y'all missed me. How you guys doing this morning? Jonathan, FYI, I did reach out to CMEG for you. I actually there was someone else who messaged me as well who was just having problems wiring money over to CMEG. So I'm going to get that figured out for you guys. But have you figured anything out, Jonathan, as far as that goes? But yeah, I did email them what you emailed me so that they'd be informed and maybe they can help me out. And I'll get back to you on that. But not sure, man. Not sure. We'll get it straightened out. Yeah, someone else had messaged me this morning. Let me look at it. They said Bank of America told them that there's a law that says they can't send wires internationally unless they know all the fees that will charge the client. Yeah. That's strange. I've heard of nothing like this in the several years I've been helping people get over there. Absolutely not. So we'll figure it out. All right, looking for another nice day today, of course, guys. The quote of the day: when you learn to let go of the need to be right, being wrong gradually loses its power to disturb you. When you learn to... Yeah, I know you like that coin. Tom, you got the same note from Bank of America? Hey, Tom, do you mind emailing that to me? Because I'm trying to figure this out for everybody. Yeah, email me that email address. I've had no problems with Wells Fargo. That's where I've been. And I actually got it on my phone. It's very simple. I created a video on how to send money, to and from CMEG, and I got it on my phone. It's very, very easy to do it. But I haven't sent money in a while, so I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, if you don't mind, that way I can send that over to CMEG, and they may be able to help me as far as what to tell you guys. Jonathan, Wells Fargo stole 500. What? And they won't let you send money to an international broker because they're worried about you. What do you mean they stole $500? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. I really don't. But obviously something fishy is going up with these U.S. banks not wanting people to send money internationally. They don't like giving control elsewhere. Is anybody in here right now that has sent money to CMEG recently? If so, please let us know if there were any issues at all. I mean, I'm tempted to get on Wells Fargo and just send over some just to make sure that I'm not having any problems either. But, it's like, we'll see. All right, let's get into the trades today. IMMP is our leading gapper this morning. 49 million in float, 37 million traded on that one. IMMP, what's the news here? They came out with breast cancer news. They're like phase 2B. Yeah, send me anybody in here who's having trouble with CMEG or who actually did wire over money successfully. Please let me know because I'm trying to help straighten all this out with you guys. You guys know I'm always looking after you. Oh, Tom, did you successfully send it in TTD? Kim wired money to him 2 weeks ago. Kim, what bank do you have? Because Tom's got Bank of America and Jonathan's got like a local bank, I believe, having some trouble. And someone else messaged me as well. So IMMP, this one is the support we have on it. I mean, look at, actually, this is a beautiful inverse head and shoulders here. This is kind of a beautiful inverse head and shoulders. That is a bullish pattern. It is coming back up towards this upper shadow that we saw from after hours yesterday. Ultimately, we have the trend that's going to be down or support at 520. 520 is really good support. I looked left of the chart here, IMMP. We got really good 520 support, and we're actually seeing that in pre-market here. Several upper shadows, and then it kind of formed an ascending triangle here around 7:30 to 8 o'clock that it ended up breaking through. Yeah, Kim, Central Bank of Utah. So that worked fine, and Tom still waiting for it to clear. And it's already posted, so you're good to go. And yeah, Kim, routed through Wells Fargo. Yeah, intermediary bank there. Yeah, Jonathan, send me over what's going on, man. Sounds like you're going through hell to get this over there. So with IMMP, guys, this one we're going to need, obviously, pullback. It's a nice inverse head and shoulders, bullish pattern. 520s, that main support that I would be trading it against. And with main support, main resistance, where I trade these stocks against, I need them a little closer to them. I don't want to give a whole point on stock like IMMP to work against me. But that's going to be main support. Nice little inverse head and shoulders. That's our leading gapper this morning. I wanted to go over this real quick as well. LQDT, we were watching that yesterday. LQDT was actually a beautiful trade. I didn't end up taking it. So, but this is what happens a lot of times. You guys know this pattern that we go over. Usually we do see profit taken out of the gate the next day. Sometimes we get the pop and fade. This is what happened with LQDT. We got the nice pop on it and then the fade. And look at what it formed though. Pop to DT. Pop to descending triangle. Descending triangle. What is a DT? It's got base support 17 and then it's got lower highs squeezing together, and then it cracks that and fades. That was a beautiful little pattern there. And we do see that oftentimes with stocks that get euphoric. They go into euphoria and then they form descending triangles. We see that a lot. a lot. Yesterday, towards the close of the day, GOVX ran all the way up towards 750, which was crazy. Guys, if you don't have the 200-day moving average on your chart, put it on there. This has an upper shadow right at the 200-day moving average, 701. Broke right above that and retraced the entire move. So 200 days, very important. Throw that on your daily chart. And Mr. Gene was a nice little close into yesterday. Fast move up to the whole $1.20 area, as you guys are well aware. So I wanted to go over a few from yesterday. Just go over some pattern recognition and things that we can apply for stocks today. So BB, this BB is going to be opening up right near the trend this morning, traders. Actually, it looks like it's cracking it slightly at the moment. So BB, the trend was going to be at around 820. It looks like it's going to be cracking beneath that. Ultimately, the support I like on BB is going to be that ascending triangle break that it had last Friday. And that support's going to be right around 775, 770. So if we do snap under $8, which I am thinking we're probably going to do with BB, I like that 770s to hold up ultimately as the risk guide on it. So I do like the 770s. Market's opening weak today, so that's a good point. Coin's bringing up this morning. Market's opening weak, so expect a little weakness at the open. Coin watching MAC to complete the gap fill. To date, MAC has been a mid-late day mover. Yeah, it's still like extremely thin MACK, but this one's seeing some continuation. A very, very thin name. Opened at 716, closed at 840s. We have been watching it MAC for. This is a nice little pattern on it as well. We've been watching that for the last few days, but pretty thin name there. Yesterday, you guys know I got Rocket, RCKT. Now, this one's seeing a little bit of a gap up this morning. Little bit of a gap up. We had a gap up yesterday as well. From 33, and now we're all the way up. We've actually gone up 100%. 33 from the couple days previous close to 64. I'm still watching Rocket. I would like to see another euphoric move on it, and of course, I'll be hitting that one if we see that. The marijuana sector, I definitely don't want to take our eyes off of because, yeah, they did sell off yesterday pretty hard against resistance. But, for instance, TLRY, we're coming right down towards 750 support, which I remember we were trading it against that a week or two ago. And this is solid support. I mean, look at the past chart history here. We have a ton of lower shadows to it, bunch of upper shadows to it, right back to a bunch of lower shadows to it. There's a lot going on at this 750 level. I want to keep that one on watch as it pulls down towards that area and ultimately risk off of that as well. So as traders, what do? We predefine risk. What's the quote of the day say? When you learn to let go of the need to be right, being wrong gradually loses its power to disturb you. And that's the idea. We want to try to let go of that ego, saying, okay, I got to be right on the trade. You don't have to be right. In fact, you're never going to be right on every trade. That's got to lose its power over you. And I'm preaching to the choir as far as that goes too, because sometimes I'm in the same boat, even trading for so long. I've been trading every day for like 5 years now, and the emotions really never leave. But you just learn how to trade with your emotions, if that makes sense. So I recognize when I'm experiencing FOMO, and rather than buy it, I short it. You learn to embrace those emotions and trade against them. That's why I always say human behavior, it never changes. It really never does. So TLRY, that's ultimately kind of my risk guide on it, like the 750s. BB, like the 775 area there to risk off of. VERU actually had a decent climb yesterday as well. Veru, VERU. Mr. Jason in the house. What's going on, Jason? Good to see you in here. Good to see you in here, Jason. So, VERU, fast move up to the 420 area at the close yesterday. I'm honestly kicking myself. I'm normally not here really after lunchtime, which is fine. I got a love for trading, guys. I got a love for trading. I try to. When you love trading as much as I do, it can depress you at times because you literally live to trade versus living to live, and so there's got to be a balance. And I've been trying to learn that here recently. As far as when I leave the office, I try to get my mind off of trading for a little while, but I can't stop flipping through charts even on my phone. It's rough, but Coin will be impressed. I'm playing golf today after we get done trading. So there's a balance. VERU, this one popping up through that whole dollar, hitting that 20-cent area. That's the magic number. A little irritated wasn't here for that, but this one's actually getting a nice little yeah, this one's gapping up pretty nice overnight as well. Now this one does have 470 resistance, which it just popped up through. Let me look left of the chart here again with VERU. Yeah, 475. So 475, it kind of double topped here recently in March and had a really tough time with this area. It's actually popping up to it right now. Really with VERU, ultimately, I think I like this. I like this short kind of risk in probably the 520 area. I kind of like this for a short and a fade. I think I do. So Veru closer up towards 520 is ideal. We had a nice little gap yesterday and a nice climb yesterday as well. So I'm looking for a pop there against 520. Remember, like Quinn said, markets are opening up a little weak this morning. BB watching that towards a 775 trend. TLRY 750 trend. Rocket, going to be watching that for another spike this morning. And then we got SFIX. SFIX, interesting. We're on day 2. Day 2, which is very interesting here. So this one had a big gap from 35 earlier this week and kind of formed this little bit of a symmetrical triangle pattern, which we were watching. It bounced right off of that trend yesterday. We got a nice move yesterday on it, guys. 49 up to 57.70. I do like this. I do like this risk in 57.70, but I want to see how it's going to open up. So we can risk previous high day. If this one tries to open and get another euphoric spike, it may break out through those levels and we can hit it on some euphoria. But at the moment, it's kind of had like zero volume after hours and pre-market, which leads me to believe we may see some profit taken out of the gates. Yep, Kim told you. She told us. We should have been listening to you, Kim. And the other one I'm watching this morning, please. Yep, all right. CYTK. CYTK, I like that one against 2117. This one, nice move yesterday, about 5 points. About 5 points yesterday. 2117 is ultimately the risk guide there. This one overbought move on the day yesterday. Looking for some profit taken here. Very low volume after hours pre-market. So that's the game plan, baby. I got 6 charts loaded on up. Coin's great to see how everyone has grown here. Yeah, I am very, very pleased about that. Very, very pleased. That I consider that a very, very good thing. Very happy about that. That's the goal. That is absolutely the goal. Trying to help you guys out when everyone else out there is just trying to teach you the wrong way. Buy the breakouts. All right, let's And by the way, some of you just now jumping in here. These were yesterday's charts for me on Rocket. Hit the top, didn't really want to on Rocket, but it is what it is. Wanted to get a little accumulation there. And Tusk, that one got the 320. That one faded a bit. INFI cut my first couple entries and then jumped right back into it. I hope you guys are understanding that analogy I was going over earlier. Like, when you understand your risk guide and you want to scale in towards that area, it's very similar to being at the poker table and you know you have a great hand. You know you have a great hand that's going to, the majority of the time, win. It's very similar to trading. I've seen these hands over and over. I know which hands are good, and I like to scale into them. Very similar at the poker table. You want other people to keep playing and throw in chips. So let's go over the plan real quick, guys. IMMP is still holding up. That one's actually just broke above $7. Man, what a U shape there. Yeah, definitely not a trade for me up here. Buy high, hope higher. You guys know we don't teach that around here. How would that have worked yesterday on XBIO? Buying at the top, selling at the bottom? Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that. Yeah, so here's the idea. We got BB, going to be watching that. We'll go over everything real quick, and then we'll go over the scans for those just now jumping in here. Here's BB, the trend I'm watching. 770 is going to ultimately be that ascending triangle breakout area that is going to turn into support. So watching for that one to flush under $8. I do think it will. Watching for Rocket to get a little euphoria. And same thing with SFIX. SFIX is looking a little weak, though. Looking a little weak in after hours pre-market, so I may start SFIX out of the gates, ultimately risking 57.70, which was the previous high day. CYTK, I really want to pop here. I would love a pop closer up towards 21.17. Ultimately, is going to be the over-under risk there. VERU, I'm looking for a pop up closer to $5, and I do want to short that one. You know, risk in 520-ish area on VERU, 520-ish area for a fade. We'll see what happens with VERU. You know, it did just break past that 470 resistance, which may end up being some kind of support. This is the daily. I'll show you guys real quick. We got a minute left, so I got to hurry up. $474. There we go. Yeah, a couple areas of support. I mean, it's at that area right now, so we'll see on VERU. I mean, I like that one for a fade, and so we'll see. We'll see what pops up on the scans. If you're trading IMMP, be careful. Bottom of the top there, be waiting for a pullback. That one's already kind of made its move, so don't give in to the FOMO, guys. Otherwise, we're going to be watching the scans here in the middle to see what's going to be popping up, selling off. Highlight orange means intensity. On the positive intensity scans up at the top, when stocks are highlighted orange, they're getting overbought. Stocks are highlighted orange on the negative scans. That means they're getting oversold. We got 10 seconds, guys. Get your charts loaded up. Let's get ready to go. All right, market's now open. Am watching. I'm gonna go ahead and tap SFIX. I'm watching CYTK as well pretty closely. And VERU, I really want that one to pop up closer to $5. VERU is interesting. It is interesting here. Got a little spread to it. What's Rocket doing? Man, Rocket's the one that's getting the snap right now. EDIT is popping up towards its pre-market high, 60.55. That was a play yesterday as well. EDIT. That one's very interesting. I like EDIT as well. I'm going to go ahead and hit EDIT. I hit that and SFIX at the moment. Looking for some accumulation on those plays. Looking for a pop on CYTK and VERU. Man, VERU was getting close to hit. So VERU, let's see if that one's going to hold this 470 kind of support that it did break through in pre-market. That is an area we certainly need to be watching. Edit looks like it wants to go red on the day. I'm going to give that one some time. Very similar to SFIX against 5770. VERU. VERU's coming down towards that 470 area. IMMP got a little spike out of the gates. Probably watch that one to be a little heavy against that morning spike against 750. It's probably the idea there. CYTK is slow. I still like it, but man. All right, SFIX is popping up right now towards 5770s. What are we doing on edit right now? Edit, what are we doing? I'm going to go ahead and hit edit again. Looks like it wants to stay red on the day against 60.55. So I'm going to hit edit one more time. SFIX, wow. That one just got kind of slammed up in that area. Let's watch that one. Edit. I have a 5780. Okay. Watching those two pretty carefully right now. VERU looking a little weak. CYTK still interested there. A lot popping up on the intensity scans right now. So edit's coming up towards the $60 area. I'm risking over under that area, just FYI. It's coming up towards 60.55. I will come out of it and look to get back in it if I need to. All right, I am going to... At the moment, I'm watching EDIT against 60.55. I am going to come out of. I'm coming out of edit for the moment. Looking for another entry there. Yeah, VERU looking a little weak against that 470s, so that one's already trying to come back down. Looking a little weak. Watching SFIX as well. A lot popping up. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what is going on here with everything right now. BB just kind of sitting around 810. TLRY, that one's trying to get a pop against 750s. What's IMMP doing? IMMP making new highs at the moment. SFIX, I'm still with that one. I like it for a fade. We'll see what she gives us. Got a 55.28 average there. She's kicking back there at the moment. CYTK, I really want an entry here. Ugh. So IMP 750s now. That one is taken on off. THC popping up. THC. THC has 3880 resistance on its daily chart. 3880's resistance. Yeah, all up in that area. If we can get up towards 38, I'll be interested on that. SFIX, I am going to look for a fade on SFIX. I want to hit it on another pop. GHT, yeah, that one's not bad. EGHT popping up on the scans as well. FSLY up there too. A lot going on right now. A lot popping up. FSLY popping up. EGHT, I do like that one. That's popping up on the scans as well. EGHT. Let me look at the history on that. We have 20, coming up towards some pretty good resistance on its chart up in the 25, 50, 26 range. So EGHT, looking for that one to pop back up a little bit. I'm interested in a position up over 25 if we can get back up there. There's 25 bids, EGHT. I'm going to go ahead and hit EGHT there. Looking for it to pop back up towards like 26 though. Looking for it to pop back up towards 26. THC is approaching 38. SFIX, I think I'm getting close to just cutting that one. It's very, very slow. BIOC getting a little pop on it. Alright, I'm getting ready to start THC, guys. THC 3850. Got it at 3850 so far, a little bit right there. Yeah, THC up in this 39 range is a good hand. I like it a lot. EGHT closer to 26 is good as well. Coming out of SFIX, kind of trying to work EGHT and then THC at the moment. THC, I did get the top there, 3850. I want to look to scale into that one. It's a pretty thin name. Pretty thin name there. And then EGHT, looking to accumulate there a little bit. 2660 is its recent high. So a lot of resistance up in that 2660 area with EGHT. All right, EGHT coming up towards 20. Okay, so this is approaching its resistance up in this area right now. The 27 area. So this area we got to watch pretty carefully up here in this 27 range. Yeah, I got to be careful here with EGHT over this 27. It's kind of the risk area. I want to see if it's going to hold and hold this area at 27. It's kind of my risk area here. I may reduce it a little bit up in this 27 range. See if this 27 is going to hold up. Watching it very carefully. I got a couple positions here, AGHT and THC right now, so I am kind of laser focused at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna reduce EGHT just a little bit and look to hit it again up in this spike over 27. That is what I'm looking for with EGHT at the moment. Looks like it wants to fight a little bit. And THC as well. Whew, got some fighters right now, boys. Got some fighters. Not fun so far. Trying to work both of those at the moment. THC and EGHT. Coin on working PLTR at the moment. Good work there, Coin. I have a 39 average THC, FYI. And EGHT, I'm kicking back there. I reduced my position. EGHT, I'm gonna let that one keep doing its thing for a little bit and look to get back into it. Yeah, 39 average THC at the moment. Man, that one looks like almost 40. I don't have full position there yet. These things are straight up at the moment, man. What the heck? This is looking very fun today. Very, very fun. The market is was weak. It's kind of popping up right now a little bit, looking fairly strong. THC, all right, THC. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Over under 41 is my risk, THC. I'm going to hit it for the final time up here and risk over 41 on it. And I have taken several decent losses today, so THC. Several decent losses today. It's not looking good. All right. So THC, I have a 39.70 average. Whew. Need something to work today. Good grief. Good grief. All right, EGHT. What are we doing there? EGHT, I kind of paused that one. I have a pretty bad average on it, but trying to find the top there. Trying to find where that one's going to kind of top out at. Looks like it's pulling back a little bit at the moment. A pretty bad average there. So let's just pause that one. THC kicking back there at the moment. Seeing if we can start coming back on down. Any of them. Any of you want to come on down a little bit. Just watching these very carefully, guys. Do apologize. Commentating is lacking today, but I am messing with a few big trades right now. EGHT, this one, I'm going to be risking over 28.67. Ultimately, going to be tapping that one again up towards that area. EGHT, ultimately, that's where I'm risking. THC, so everything kind of risking over the highs at the moment. Over the highs, THC and EGHT. Come on down, THC. Come on down. THC risking highs 40.76. EGHT risking highs 28.67. That's the plan right now. I got, boys, kind of full position on a couple of these. Took a decent loss on edit, so looking for one of these to start coming on down to Big Papa. THC kind of looks like it's trying to hold up here in the 40 range. I'm gonna give it some time. Guys, I'm going to show you my chart on in a little bit, you're going to laugh. Freaking EDIT, I top-ticked it. God. Kevin, you idiot. You idiot. THC, flush down for us, please. Come on down. You know you want to. THC, I got a 39.70 average, so not the best there. EGHT on this pop, I am probably going to be hitting it again on this pop, risking the highs, 28.67. GHT 27 average. Okay. Whew, it's got my blood flowing this morning, guys. THC, EGHT. They got my blood flowing. Not easy being full position in two stocks and trying to commentate. Yeah, so THC right now looks like trying to pull back against the 9 a little bit. Looking for volume to fade out a little bit there. EGHT, I did hit that one again on a little pop. So I have a 27.07 average there. I'm a little slightly red on both of those at the moment, but I'm being patient with them. Being patient. ANIX is getting a pop right now as well. SSR turned on there. Just waiting right now, traders. Just being patient here. That's not a bad one. Looking for a little bit of a fade on both of those. What you guys been trading? CLSK popping up. Oh, over 15. That one's got decent resistance on it. CLSK over 15. No shorts there, but that one is popping up right now. AYTU with the halts. What is going on with AYTU? BTC getting slammed. Oh god. THC. I'm gonna have to come out of that one here. See what that one does. Gives me a little pullback. See if it holds that breakout or if it's going to be a fake out breakout. THC probably going to have to come out of this one though. Or not. Coming back down to 40. See what that one's going to do. That may have been that fake out that we needed. EGHT kind of DT in here a little bit. Still looking for the fade there. Man, this has not been an easy morning. Not been easy for me. Not been a very easy morning for me. I like them when they're easier. AYTU, ANIX, IMMP trying to come back up towards 790s. IMMP there. HCHC popping up as well. So at the moment, traders, I'm trying to just kick it back for the fade on two stocks that I'm in right now, THC and EGHT. Probably not going to be too much commentary at the moment because there hasn't been too much commentary all day, let's be honest. Been underwater on a few different names, but good job for coin. Been doing some good alerts. Tim Tolson, ASAN, got the short against 32. Good work there. It is the worst with these euphoric trades when they go into euphoria and then start consolidating. Absolutely the worst. So EGHT, this one's trying to get a little spike right now as well, back up towards 28. ANIX, is that the one you were shorting, Tim? No, ASAN. Watching EGHT carefully here against 28. It's probably going to be kind of my risk area. If it breaks and holds that. Don't want it to get out of hand here. BTU is getting a little spike right now, 180s. SSR is turned on there. We do have shorts on it at CMEG, BTU. You look at some past chart history resistance. Yeah, obviously up over $2, 220. It's an area I'd be interested in with BTU. Obviously an area I'd be interested in. So I'll be waiting for that BTU, see if we can get it. Good long coin on PLTR. Good long there. Good long there. Man, every stock that was freaking working this morning was not the one I was in. This is fun. Oh, man. It happens. Patience with a P-A-Y. Patience. Patience pays. Patience pays. Yeah, EGHT 2707 average. Not the best. I could come out of both of these right now, or we'll reduce them, and it would be a small cut. I still like them for the fade, though. I'm really not trying to cut myself here too early. ANIX off the intensity scans alerts already giving back everything. Good grief. ANIX giving back everything there. What's IMMP up to? IMMP, that one's having some trouble against 750s. Bunch of upper shadows there, so definitely be mindful of that if trading IMMP. But otherwise slowing down a little bit. Otherwise slowing. So guys, I think what I'm going to do is set a stop on THC and EGHT. I like the upper shadow we saw with THC up towards the 41 range, but this one's still like just going absolutely sideways, and it's driving me absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Not seeing any profit taken whatsoever. Edit we were watching this morning is coming back up to the highs, EDIT, back up to the highs there. How's the SPY looking right now? Still kind of going sideways. But yeah, this is what I like on EGHT, FYI, if you guys are trading that. Little descending triangle here. Lower high, which is obviously what I like to look for. Then we have that base at 27.30, which is kind of squeezing between right now. So we'll see if that squeezes up or not. Form another lower high is the idea for the fade. If trading it, forming another lower high is the idea there. But likely I'm about to come out of THC because that one's just going sideways. There's literally no profit taken whatsoever. But otherwise, I'm probably going to set a stop on both of these. I could take a little paper cut at the moment. But I still like it for the fade. Still like them for the fade a little bit. So I'm going to set a stop on both of those. And then head on out of here, traders. Little bit of a 0 for 3 on the morning, which is definitely at the moment 0 for 1 at the moment, but red on both of these names. This is definitely not the morning I was expecting here. SFIX even higher. Jesus. So SFIX, we're testing its yesterday's highs, 57.70. FYI on SFIX. EGHT trying to get another pop. We're going to make sure that one forms another lower high. If not, I'll be coming out of EGHT if it does if it forms a higher high, essentially there. So be watching that one fairly carefully on this pop as well. Coin, what you got? Just PLTR on the day so far? IMMP starting to dump at the moment. Starting to dump there. IMMP. AYTU, same thing there. Little dump action going on there as well. Whew. Traders, I'll show you the charts in the morning. It's been a tiring morning though. EGHT is popping up right now. I'm watching that one pretty carefully. Any questions at all before I'm gonna wrap it up here? It's been a tough morning. Been fighting a few, but looking for THC to pay out and for EGHT to form a lower high here and start its descent. Oh man, look at that, guys. ANIX beautiful 420. Hit that beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, THC is coming back on down a little bit here. EGHT looks a little stubborn. Looks a little stubborn. Yeah, here's EGHT trying to get back over 28 and reclaim that. If not, guys, I'm going to get done with this day as quick as possible and move on to the next day. There's a few popping up on the scans right now. CLRO, GLSI, SMTS, INFI. INFI. What's BTU doing? BTU looking a little heavy against 184. Yeah, still I'm interested there. And otherwise, guys, I'm going to wrap up this day. Immediately long at 630 coin. It's been a little while since a red day traded, but this is looking like it. You working MAC right now, coin? No. MAC is just kind of going sideways. Nothing there. CLRO testing the VWAP, trying to get above that area. Trying to get above that area. Lunch mover. Yeah, we'll see what that does at lunchtime. SMTS. Nothing there. ANIX is back up towards 420. Going to test that area out. CLRO is really trying to reclaim VWAP and hold that area up. Trying to reclaim VWAP. HOTH is trying to get a little random spike as well. HOTH. GLSI. And you guys see GLSI yesterday? That thing was crazy. Freaking halt every second from a... What did that close at? I didn't even... What's going on with GLSI? You see that coin? GLSI yesterday, just halt after halt after halt after halt. Greenwich Life Sciences, and that thing up to $158. Obviously in a void. Obviously in a void. That one was interesting. Coin, you wrote it up 50 to 80. Nice, man. Yeah, that one was crazy. Crazy, crazy. At any rate, guys, I'm a close today up and get it back tomorrow. Get it back tomorrow. So, guys, we'll do it again tomorrow. Love you guys. Hit me up if you have any questions via email. Yeah, obviously, they're having trouble getting over to CMEG. So definitely hit me up via email. I'm going to try to figure all that out for you guys as soon as I can. And otherwise, we'll do it again tomorrow, traders. We'll see you then.